Now here is a Battlestar I can get behind. 2 squadrons of Vipers, munition slot, flak. It is more expensive than the Valkyrie, yes. And it's the original. Like it looks exactly like the original Battlestar from the 70s TV series. The Artemis class Battlestar is the most commonly deployed command ship by Colonial Fleet. Moderate speed, high armor ratings, and aggressive turret battery placements make this Battlestar a dominating force on the battlefield. I mean, they call it a light Battlestar. It's not a light Battlestar. It was just a Battlestar. But compared to later ones, Maneuver, Jupiter, etc., it's light. This is, I guess, where you would probably see people using the Valkyries. Like, the Valkyrie, like, if you have to choose between an Artemis and a Valkyrie might be a bit better use of fleet points. Once again, I'm going to put this up against the Cylon fleet. The Kratos carrier. 3 nukes, 2 raiders, gun placements. The Kratos is a frightening ship. I think I'll fare better. One, I'll not be a fucking dumbass, and I'll remember that Battlestars are support ships, so I'll keep the distance until I am certain I have the advantage. And, oh man, I just like the look of it, but I do like old sci-fi. So, first things first,
Launching alert, Vipers.
Your Vipers, and we boost thrusters. 20, oh, that's definitely like 24. So it's a little slower.
On it, Commander.
And a little less maneuverable than the Valkyrie. Also, its armor, left, front, and right, 80 points. Top and bottom, 70 points. 120 hull points. This does have a disadvantage if attacked from the rear, but otherwise, there's no real advantage or disadvantage from attacking in any particular direction. Maybe you want to take it from the back bottom or back top, but that's about it. The advantage you'll see of the Artemis over the Valkyrie is the 2 squadrons.
RCS green.
Also, well, I mean, I guess for the record, the Jupiter 2 should be able to handle Mark 7s, but, you know, that's
sir.
neither here nor there. Let's see. Now let's go with full defensive posture and see what its radius range is like. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 58 or 60. So that's not bad. Like, this ship doesn't really excel in anything. It's definitely a statement about kind of Cylon War ship design for the Colonials. They wanted to make each ship to be basically good at everything, whereas and not need to synergize well with other ships. Like, you know, you choose the loadout of the ship, and that determines its role in the field. Like, I'm going to be using this as a long-range support kind of thing, and you know that's what's gonna be what happens. It's gonna try to keep its distance for a bit. Actually, I probably should start slowing things down now. Actually, we'll go like this.
So say we all.
And my fighters are well out of range, so I can put the flak wall up and more or less keep it up.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
So yeah, these guys. So I want these guys to kind of soften up
that flak wall up.
the first wave of fighters. All right, now I want you guys to go after the second wave of fighters, and now we're gonna see its turret placements. Oh my god, look at that range. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 58, 60 range. Unfortunately, it does fall problem to what many large capital ships have or large colonial capital ships have. There is a bit of a gap in here from its big, hard-firing guns. I believe those spots will still be shot at by the top and bottom mounted weapons, but they won't be particularly powerful. I want to keep my right side facing the Cylon capital ship at all time. I got full aggressive posture, so now
I'm hit! I'm hit!
the Cylons are, you know, they're doing their thing. I'm guessing that the other Cylon squadron did not make it. Yep.
Yes, sir.
They did not. Cool. Maybe start moving a little bit more aggressively towards the Kratos.
Woo! This is what we do!
Oh, yep. That is what you do, alright, pilot. Ah, here is a couple nukes inbound. Flak wall, no problem. Keep targeting those fighters there, guys. The Battlestar will keep kind of sort of skirting towards
Nuke incoming.
Alright, nukes are down, cool. Alright, cancel flak. Recall fighters.
Understood.
And you fire your
Yes,
nuke
Commander.
at this guy. And now, let's get out of here. Well, correction. Let's slowly get out of here.
Yes, Commander.
Remember, this thing kind of suffers from the rear. Man, that Kratos can really bring the hurt hard.
Artemis is taking damage.
That Kratos can bring the hurt real hard. Alright. Let's go with full defensive posture. And next turn we'll boost our thrusters. We'll try to get away from the Kratos. God, it just fucking shrugged off a nuke.
Artemis is taking damage.
They're giving us a hell of a storm, sir.
Oh no, it didn't shrug off a nuke. The nuke didn't hit yet. That explains it a little bit more. Alright, cool. Vipers are in. Repair the hangar. Boost thrusters. Let's run away. And keep our distance again. Now here's where the problems start, because I'm pretty sure the Cylon ships can outrun the Colonial ships if they overclock their systems, which is kind of scary and moderately concerning. But that is alright. Maybe? Probably not. My rear hull is taking the pounding. I need to, unfortunately, cancel repairs and launch my Vipers again. Because
Artemis is taking damage.
if I wait for it, I will definitely die. Okay, excellent. I got now repair navigation. Keep the thrusters boosted there, fellas. And just try to keep your distance from these guys. It's gonna be hard to do.
Solution updated.
I can't get mad. They're not gonna prioritize the fighters, because the thing is, if they shoot down my capital ship, then, you know, they win, and they're totally gaining on me. So it looks like the rear armor is kind of a weak point for Colonial ships, because you can cripple the engines,
Artemis is taking
and
damage.
if you cripple their ability to take evasive action or get away, then they won't make it. Even though they're being
Optimizing fire.
inaccurate
Friendly
as
unit is
fuck,
down.
like, good Christ. But they didn't need to be inaccurate. The Valkyrie handled itself better than this, but that's probably because of the Mark 7 Vipers. And it was kind of my fault. That was still probably way too aggressive
RCS green. I'm good to go.
for Battlestar. I should really learn from my
Set
own
condition
lessons.
1 throughout the ship. Squadron.
I should just
on me.
like launch fighters and then turn the other way and bait their fighters toward me until we shoot down
Weapons
their
free and
fighters,
by the numbers,
and then let
folks.
the fighters do all the work. I guess they're support ships. They're always going to be first and foremost support ships, so the fighters are always going to be doing all the work for Battlestars. I guess the thing is they do have flak, which is nice. They do have enough weapons, which is nice, and they
that
do
flak
have
wall
missiles,
up.
which is nice. It can take on smaller ships easily enough.
I'm hit! I'm hit! I'm hit! Woo!
And I
This is what we
refuse.
do.
I refuse to use the modern base star because I know I would have won against the modern base star. I think. Maybe not though. The modern Vipers might have like had my Mark IIs for lunch, but they have modern base stars don't have any means to bring a hurt, so they rely completely on their munitions and their fighters. And the thing is, with the colonial ships that have flak, you know, you need to be able to shoot.
They're giving us a hell of a storm, sir.
But still, this thing can shrug off nukes like, good lord, it's powerful. Really expensive, but really powerful.
Solution updated.
This really sucks
Target
because
acquisition
I
maintained.
generally like the Artemis Battlestar. Like, I use them an awful lot in the campaign. But against the Kratos, it's just really outclassed on its own. Like, all the work would have to be done by the Vipers. And that's, I guess, maybe for the next one, if I remember, maybe, like, that's the way you need to treat Battlestars, that they really aren't the indestructible, tough ships you see in the show and sometimes in the campaign. In practice, they should be treated more like a support ship, and they need escort and babysitting a lot, because they will be prioritized by the AI.